From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from LA. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Throwing on first is Herbert. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Shotgun now for Levis. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Ram, 21, ready.
Here he goes, third and long. It's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's fourth down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like they're right around the 8. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got the hook up, Lambert Smith. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Set. Built, set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Herbert on 1st down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set.
Now Herbert again. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
It's Herbert once more. And this one is launched downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow their early lead to 8. McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
And he's got it. They get the conversion. That's going to extend their lead. Well, he just caught them a touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Chuck now from the gun. Caught out left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shuck working from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Dude, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
From the gun, a give to Miller. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Chuck on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
380. Line. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end.
I don't like that shit,
the
bro.
deeper targets you're going to see him get, it's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
380.
Herbert from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st down from the 42.
Set.
Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. Shoves one away. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over it.
They'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Chargers.
Herbert to throw once more. Catch is made in close. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points.
Delta. Set.
Herbert throwing again. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 16-point ball game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he cuts it back right. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 by 6.
Looking inside the red zone. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but To go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
60 by 6, 60 by Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
To throw, shot. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To throw again here. It's shot. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start to fight back for their first points of this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. And it's good, but the choice to kick there means this still is a 2-possession game in the second half.
16, Saints 7. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Hits his running back. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
First and 10 from the 32. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second down, looking for options. Gets this one against him. He'll get them enough for a first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. They are throwing it again. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
On the play. That's another Chargers first down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now Herbert again. Pass is caught by Lambert Smith. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Ready?
It's Herbert once more. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air here. Herbert slides to a stop, but enough on that play to move those chains. Working quickly here.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in by Ganson. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He's got it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Herbert from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shot working from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
On play action, here's Shaw. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend to that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Did step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the one. Offense to the line fast. We send a man in motion. Chuck now on third and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to dump it. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. So the Saints send out Blake Grupe for the try. This from 30 yards out. Grupe sends it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points on that opening drive, and they didn't.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Dante Jackson on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I think it's an aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Again, it's Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, third and long. Downfield, and he has McConkey. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage is really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but only so when it's target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-some years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. Into the end zone it goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 17. Wade Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And he takes the return
The
out of
Chargers
bounds.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make them pay and punish him there physically.
It's caught left side by Harris. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Into the hands of Ganston. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Herbert. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This play goes for 36. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Herbert on 1st down. Short pass brought in. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Chuck now from the gun. This is Reed working the right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Gets it through the middle. And he has this down to the 34. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 69.
Brock's going to throw here. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
To throw again here, it's Chubb. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Running it with Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, no time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. It is cut left side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Couldn't get to Rondé Gadsden the second. And it's going to be second down.
On the coverage.
Back to the air, Herbert. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. It's Herbert once more. Brought in by Gadsden. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that you count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Herbert throwing again. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All set now. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lavakaki. So second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Know yourself, know your worth.
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
59, 12, 12.
He's back to throw. To the right and holds it. Oh, he lost the football! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. All right, so they're facing fourth down now, but they are grateful, no doubt, to be facing it. After that sideline right there saved them on the fumble.
Yeah, saved them, Kate, not just on the field, as you're saying, but on the scoreboard. Would have hurt to fumble away inside field goal range. But thanks to that ball bouncing out, they'll get a chance to try a field goal. Who knows? Maybe even go for it.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
What the fuck? Come on, dog. What the fuck was that, man? I'll stay doing stupid shit.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shot working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Shot looking to pass here. Completed over the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throwing, shot. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Saints losing by 14. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing now. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He's got it complete to Reed. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. From the red zone now. Brought in. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Dave. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason, It's just completions like that, utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
To throw, Shuck. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Looking to throw it. This one's caught. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And only just yet, fans. For the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make...
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter.
Chargers 38. Saints 32.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Setting up for a decisive onside kick here. Just under 45 seconds left. And this kick is covered by the Chargers. And that should sock this game away.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Complete here to Hinton. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers stretch into a 2-score game in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
$29 first downs. It's crazy.
I think the seniors, you can't always know where he's going to be. You know that he's going to be directly behind the center, then we're going to get to him. But if Pittsburgh moves them around,